That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions. And it's even better than that because of just how resilient it is. So today we have a Tri-Brigade Oath combo. This was recommended to me by a commenter. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your full name, but the first name I believe is Luciano. I'll have the comment on screen. Actually, I will try to pronounce the full name. Luciano Zepeda Avalanada. Excuse me if I butchered that, but thank you for the recommendation. So yeah, he recommended, he said that he got an idea for an oath combo. The combo I've constructed here is slightly different from what he suggested, but nonetheless, the inspiration was his comment. So in order to facilitate this, it's just the same deck profile. It's just the same deck list as I posted in my deck profile, but I cut a DD Crow in the side deck and replaced it with Oath. There's other cards you could cut and replace with Oath, but yeah. Just side decking Oath instead of one of the cards on the side, and then you can perform this combo. So we're starting with the usual best 2-card combo, the Warbler and the Sparrow. As usual, Warbler could be replaced by Bird Call, Sparrow, any of the cards that can send it to grave, and also Bird Call. They can't both be Bird Call because it's hard once per turn. So we start by specialing Warbler since we control no monsters, then use its effect, where if it's special summoned from the hand, we can special summon the Sparrow either from the hand or the graveyard. On summon, the Sparrow will search for a Nerval. The reason we search Nerval first and not the next card we're going to search is to play around the Droll and Lockbird. Next we go into a Recital Starling. Recital detaches to search for the Swallow. And like I said, the reason we do not search the Swallow first is because to play around Droll, we want to get the Nerval in hand first. Of course, if we already had Nerval in hand, we would search Swallow. In certain hands, if we already have another level 1 Winged Beast, we would search Swallow, but assuming these are all like hand traps or something, non-combo pieces, you search Nerval first. Then we activate Swallow's effect, specialing it and Nerval. Link those two away for the Farragut. And then we're going to activate Nerval to banish all 4 in order to summon Shureg, the Ominous Omen. Then we'll link away the Nerval and the Shureg for a Bearbrum. That'll get us 2 searches. Nerval will search for Kit, and Shureg will search for Karas. I mean, it doesn't really matter who you search with whom, but yeah. I also want you to take note that we did not use a normal summon here, and at any point, if they Nibiru us, we get things. So if they nibbed us before we get out Bearbrum, we still get the 2 searches, still have not normaled. The earliest they could possibly Nibiru us was when we had out the Recital, the Swallow, and the Nerval, and even if they Nibiru us there, we get to keep all these cards in our extra, and we still get to search for a Kit, so we still get to perform some good combos with that. But anyway, just when you're coming up with combos, it's always important to think about how it interacts with hand traps, especially Nibiru. So we'll continue. We'll now use Farragut's effect to special summon Kit. Still have not used normal summon, and if they Nibiru us here, we get the Kit send, which will send Oath, and we get the Bearbrum search, which will get Revolt, then we can normal Karas and still do things. Anyway, we will use Kit's effects for 2. Summon Dragonlords. Then we will link away Kit and Farragut for Rugal, the Silver Sheller. We'll get Kit, Chainlink 1, Farragut, Chainlink 2. We'll get the draw and put back, and then Kit will send, not Revolt, we'll send Oath. And now here, this is their last chance to Nibiru us. We already have Oath engraved, we'll get the Revolt search, and we still have normal summon. But yeah, like I said, last chance to Nibiru us, because now we're bringing out a 2-material Appaloosa. We'll get Bearbrum's effect to search for Revolts, put one to the bottom, and we will finally use our normal summon, now that we are protected from Nibiru. And we will use Karas to banish 4, which will bring out which will bring out Shureg, the Ominous Omen. So now we have a Beast Warrior, and a Winged Beast, a 2-material Appaloosa, and a Tri-Brigade Revolt, with 2 cards left in hand. The Revolt will obviously net us a lot of follow-up, giving us another Nerval search and putting 4 in the graveyard. Then we'll still have some banished for a Shureg search, which we can facilitate off of the Double Dragon Lords. And if you don't know what Tri-Brigade Oath does, basically it's a spot negate for any spell or trap. So this card makes it so you don't lose the Lightning Storm, you don't lose the Dark Ruler, you don't lose the Droplet, unless they send a trap card, which, let's be honest, most of the time they're not. So that's pretty crazy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interruptions. And it's even better than that because of just how resilient it is, and just all the follow-up that it gets you. The other cool thing is we have 2 means of protecting Appaloosa, both with the DDL bounce and the Revolts into summoning something for Shureg to banish. Now, a way you could do this slightly differently, although you'd have to run a different extra deck than I ran in my deck profile, is instead of summoning Rugal off of the Farragets and the Kit, you would instead summon a second copy of Farraget. And if you were going to do that, I would recommend cutting the Downward Magician from my deck profile. This is already something I've been considering because running 2 Farraget helps you play around some other things as well, such as getting impermed on certain parts of the combo. But anyway, so let's say you do that. So same steps, just instead of making Rugal, you make a second Farraget. Then at this point, if on their turn, now this then that makes this board even more resilient, because if on their turn, say they Cosmic Cyclone your Revolt or a Twin Twister or something, before you get a chance to before they ever commit anything to the board, you're thinking, oh, now I'm down Shureg. Now I don't get to do the Shureg banish. But that's not true if you do the combo using a second Farraget instead, because you can just chain the Revolt. You can summon out a Farraget and a Nerval. Get the Nerval search, yada yada. But we're going to summon a Rugal. And yeah, you get the Nerval search, I'll just show it. Nerval search is Kit. But now, they've used up a card to rid themselves of your Revolt, but you still have the Shureg effect live. Because at any point, if they commit something to the board, you just use Rugal, special out Nerval. And now you get a banish. So they've lost the card, and they haven't removed any one of your interruptions at all. So it's even better. I hope you all enjoyed seeing that you can still use this card post-ban list. Definitely one of the best ways to protect yourself from board breakers. So if there's a lot of that in your area, or just you're expecting it, definitely a good idea to side deck this and be prepared to know how to use it. Thanks again to that commenter. Comment on screen. I'm always happy to see suggestions in the comments, so please leave a suggestion if you have one. Thank you.